Welcome back to Marketing Champions. I'm Howard Walpoff, your host here on dailyadbrief.com, and we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from around the country. Today, we're in Sausalito, California. We're talking to Scott Brown of Marketing Scooper. And Scott, welcome to the conversation today.
Thank you, Howard. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about what we do here in Sausalito.
Well, and we appreciate hearing all about it. Why don't you tell us a little about your name stands out, Marketing Scooper. Why don't you tell us how that came about and how long your agency has been around?
Well, it's actually the name of the agency is Marketing Online Specialist. I happen to be the head scooper. What we wanted to do is have a way to make it interesting and memorable. I mean, marketing is all about interesting and memorable, and selling products and services for our clients, and that's what we want to do is help stand out ourselves, and we do the same thing for our clients.
Which is very valuable to.
We actually started years ago, back in 1985. Actually, when I graduated college, I basically started marketing back then out of Cal State Fullerton, and been doing it ever since, and evolving with the market. And we focus now on artificial intelligence opportunities in digital marketing. And this morning, we just signed with an organization to do virtual reality to add to that marketing mix.
And congratulations to you on that. That's definitely a great addition to the work that you're doing. It's a little bit of a large timeline between the 1985 until now, but what have you seen? What's the biggest things that jump out at you of the kind of changes that you've evolved with over that course of time in helping a company get their marketing message out?
Well, actually, it's interesting because when I first came out of college and worked in advertising, we only had, we were very restricted. We didn't have the internet and being able to actually use what we have today. So you have to evolve. Right now, and I just wrote a book for Bookboon on artificial intelligence in digital marketing and the three aspects and why you have to have those in your campaign. And it's really all about video and video search, and also text marketing, which is very important because 98% of the people out there actually look at a text message and open it. So if you're not marketing in text, you're not getting your message out. And then there's also predictive analytics, more than actually using social media. Social media is kind of not the thing to do anymore, but you still have a lot of marketers that are still doing pay-per-click and running campaigns in some of the leading social medias. Better than that is predictive analytics and creating your market, your actual ideal target audience, and creating that and running it through what's known as machine learning. And you take your information and you put it into artificial intelligence to really pinpoint as to predictive analytics as to where they buy, what they buy, and how they buy. So you're really digging in, and it's a better investment for marketing dollars.
It really sums up the type of changes that have gone on. Trying to predict your audience is something that they may have had. It feels like the Flintstones in some ways back in 1985, trying to figure out how to predict audiences that way without having this interactive piece that we've had over the course of the last decade, 2 decades with social media. But
interesting enough, Howard, we're also utilizing live events. If we can get away from using masks, we're going to actually do. The reason we aligned with the virtual reality is so that we can actually, in conjunction with that, live events. In our case, I run a company. I'm the CEO of Club Remora, and we're a social club and a place for people that are wealthy, specifically in California, to be able to actually socialize, buy and sell without actually using masks. But we're also going to do events at wineries in Northern California, Southern California. At the same time, we're going to create a virtual reality world for those that don't feel comfortable actually going to an event, live event. We're utilizing the old-fashioned greet and meet with the latest and greatest in virtual reality technology.
It sounds like you are ahead of the curve in doing something like this, because we don't know when things will be quote unquote back to normal. and giving people access through virtual reality is definitely going to be a plus to make sure that you have those types of opportunities for those that may not be comfortable in public, which is fantastic. But
Right.
now that
We
you
want
tack,
people want to actually get out. They want to go out, whether it's virtual reality, and go to a party. We can actually get a group of people to go into space in virtual reality, or to an island somewhere, or in our case, we're going to create Club Remora theaters where they can be an avatar and actually participate, and they can see a screen in real life, in real time, what we're talking about. And all our vendors will be able to do that, even in fashion shows. And it could be on a PC, or it could be with ocular goggles. Whatever the case is, people want to participate again. We're humans, and we interact with other humans, whether it be in a virtual reality world or touching somebody next to you.
it provides a lot of different opportunities for people, and that's really what part of marketing is, really getting different types of messages out, connecting with an audience. And here there's an audience that has a need to connect. We've needed to connect in different ways, so it's great to see
Absolutely.
the opportunities you're
We've
providing.
been isolated. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but we've been isolated for so many years, and we know that our government's going to continue to isolate us because of the pandemic. It's not going to go. It's not going away anytime soon. And across the world, we need, as marketers, we need to actually reach out in any way that we can to be basically what I call persuasive manipulation is what we do in marketing. So
Persuasive manipulation is a wonderful term to really sums up a lot of, in general, for marketing, but definitely what you're doing. And we thank you for joining us today to share this. There's obviously some really amazing things coming for you and your agency, and we really appreciate you sharing with us.
thank you, Howard. I appreciate the time, and I hope I get an opportunity as we grow to be able to give you new ideas and what we're doing on the horizon.
Fantastic. We would love that. And thank you all for joining us today. There's some really great cutting edge marketing that's being done by Scott, and of everything that he's doing as the marketing scooper. This really is pulling some great information out for these good people and companies to connect. And you can learn more on dailyadbrief.com. So go out, have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.